this other fan theory this week that I think is like actually super dope, and it comes up with like Ahsoka, and it basically retcons everything that happened in episode 7, 8, 9 and makes like none of it matter.
Oh,
And they're
really?
like, so in Rebels, there's a place called the World Between Worlds, and it's basically a place where you've got doors and windows into key moments in the Star Wars universe. And if you will, it's like a multiverse that you could literally like go and travel between time and see like this happen or that happen. And they were saying like, what if in the Ahsoka show she finds out that the Emperor returns and all of this bad stuff's happening, and she's able to go to the World Between Worlds and trace it back to one singular moment when Luke Skywalker pulls out his lightsaber and betrays Ben and forces Kylo to become a bad guy. And she's like, what if she stops Luke at that moment? And then everything that we saw in episode 7, 8, 9 never happened. And I was like,
dang.
Yeah.
That would, I mean...
I think you're having the same reaction as me about it. Like, it sounds cool, but I just don't think, but like, I don't think Disney has the guts to do something that brave or that incredible.
Yeah, that would, man. It's also the thing though, it's like some people get frustrated at the end of a show or a series that they're watching where it's like, oh, it was all a dream type thing. Like I feel like that's kind of what like frustrates me with like the idea of like the multiverse with Marvel is you, at the end of it all could be for nothing. You know what I mean? Everything that you've experienced, all these sacrifices, things like that, it could just all be for nothing, and everybody wakes up and it's a happy ending because of some multiverse theory or some, oh, we can go back and just change the timeline, or we can go back. And it's like those type of things are kind of frustrating because it's like, as epic as a moment was in Endgame where everybody kind of comes back, it took away from those impactful deaths from the previous movie. So it's one thing where I am a fan of multiverse stuff, but at the same time, I'm not. And maybe that's like the dark side of me. But like when I see a character go down and I feel something for that character, be done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the value in their sacrifice, right? Like that's why Rogue One was such a great movie. Is that you got these characters that you loved, and by the end of it, spoiler alert, but they're all dead. Like you got this one semi-quasi Jedi character who's blind, and you're like, this is one of the most badass characters of Star Wars all time, and then he dies, he sacrifices himself, and it's just like if they were to come out and be like, oh, none of that mattered and they're all back, but like it's just like, yeah, you lose the impact in a way.